Uh, Yo, welcome back. As you guys saw in those little clips, I just got back home from my property out in Okeechobee County that we like to go every so often and just hang out, chill, shoot some guns off, blow a little bit of steam off. But now we're back home and we're gonna get working on the CRX some more. You guys saw last video, I went ahead and did some more fiberglass up along this edge here of the trunk. Came out all right. I'm sure it could probably be better, obviously, but I don't think it came out bad. And I knew it was going to happen at some point. Somebody say a negative, ignorant comment instead of trying to help the situation or trying to guide me in a different direction, in a better direction, and not be rude about it. But already one comment. It's all good though. I knew it was going to come at some point. I was just waiting for the time when. Again, I'm not a professional. I'm literally doing this on my own, learning as I go. There's probably better ways of doing it. There's probably a better way of cutting the whole sheet metal, bending, welding, all that stuff. I'm sure there is. But I'm not doing it like that. I'm doing it with what I have, and I'm doing it off my brain. So I'm learning as I go. If you don't like it, it's cool. I get it. But why comment something negative? The world don't need any more negativity, my guys. But it's cool. It's cool. You have yourself a great day if the guy's watching the video again. Got my sander. I'm going to go ahead and sand this down a little bit and see what we got going on. Now, one thing that did suck last time is, and I'm going to end up doing it again, it's fiberglass. So it's obviously itchy. If you're gonna sand fiberglass, make sure you wear long sleeves. I'd love to wear long sleeves, but it is like 150 degrees right now in Florida. I'm not wearing no long sleeves. So let's get the sander. Hopefully it still works, because I think I remember last time the Velcro wasn't holding on, so I might have to do this by hand, but we'll see. Just so you know, I'm using 120 grit. I wanted to go a little heavier, a little harder pause on the sanding. So I'm actually going to use 80 grit sandpaper on the orbital sander. See if I can get down a little bit quicker, because with the, what was I using, 120? It wasn't getting down much. I don't know if it's my sander that's getting a little bit weak, but let's try with the 80. is coming out smoother and smoother every time. Every time. There is like a couple little, where was that spot that I saw? The fiberglass was like squishing in. Where were you? Where was it? That I'm gonna have to just peel the fiberglass off because it just must have not grabbed. There we go. You see that? I don't know if you can see it in camera, but I'm gonna have to just notch this out and either redo it or because that is too soft and I'm not liking it. Everywhere else is pretty strong and solid, but that one little part I'm not digging, so I might have to just like cut that off and redo it again. But I mean, it's getting somewhere. It's getting somewhere. Here's a decent little look. So it's getting somewhere. I mean, I'm gonna blow this off, pause, wipe it down, and then see, you know, just continue working this, man. Just continue to work it. Y'all saw I went ahead and blew it off with the blower. Now I'm just literally taking a little wet rag and passing it just to get all the extra dust off and see what we got going on. Where did I say it was this part that was still soft? This part I gotta knock down. Listen, man, I ain't no body guy, but I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with what I'm doing without knowing anything about bodywork. Well, knowing the absolute basics about bodywork, let's say that. The basics. Not too shabby. I think, man, that actually feels pretty damn good. Pause. Now I know that I still have to do the actual, like, the bottom part of the actual trunk jam. This part, let me show you. I gotta get the thin sander again and do this part here so that that becomes flatter. And then this whole thing is what I'm gonna end up doing now with Bondo. That whole edge, I'm gonna actually do it with Bondo. Here in this little corner, I might have to do a little bit more fiberglass work to really get that to hold. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. If not, I'll try Bondo and see if Bondo holds up. If not, maybe I'm scared to cut and weld, man, because I'm not that talented, honestly. So Bondo it might be. Went ahead and hit it with primer real quick, just to really, like I said, see everything in the same pattern, see everything in the same color, so you can tell what still needs. And you can see it obviously needs still a lot. Yeah, a lot. But compared to what it was, if you guys remember, if I figure out how to do this editing and put a picture up as to how it was, I'll do it. If not, you're just gonna have to scroll back and take a look at how this thing used to look, because it was really bad. So we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I'm gonna see if I grab my thin belt sander and go ahead and sand the bottom part. All right, well, I didn't get the sander. I ended up grabbing the fiberglass again and putting more here on that corner and over there. And since I have the fiberglass out, I might go ahead and start putting it onto that side as well. Let me see if I can make it happen. So like I did the last time, I'm gonna go ahead and cut strips of it first before anything. I might just cut one long strip, to be honest. We won't try that. We're just gonna cut one long strip and see how it goes. And pray for the best. Mix up the resin and the hardener. I cut the strip out. I think I gotta cut just a little bit more, but for the most part, it's done. Mix that real good, and it's supposed to have 8 minutes. Let's get to spreading. have to cut a little piece for that right there. Get this little corner spot here, which I think I'm gonna place another layer, because I remember that section being kind of deep. Pause. So I think I'm gonna just put another layer of fiberglass on top of that to build it. Right here again. Build that up. Again, probably shouldn't be doing it bare hand, but it is what it is. Here you can see I went ahead and put fiberglass. That's why that color looks all brown and whatever, because of the resin. I put 2 layers there. I know that once I sand it all down, I'm probably gonna have to spread another layer of fiberglass, but I think that came out pretty decent for now. Obviously I have to let that dry. I have to let the passenger side that we just did as well dry up, and then do it all over again. Please, please, please. Negative comments, they're gonna happen. Obviously I prefer positive comments. If you have positive comments, yo Flacco, next time try this. Hey Flacco, next time try that. Yo, I don't mind being corrected. I honestly don't mind constructive criticism. But if you're out there just being a, you know what, D-I-C-K, or a prick, whatever word you want to call it, it's just not necessary, man. It's really not. Yeah, so fiberglass that, sanded this down, fiberglass it again. Once it dries, we sand it again, Bondo that side. And for those who are kind of OG subscribers, Boombox is no longer with us. It's been a while now. I just wasn't sure as to when I wanted to say it, when I wanted to speak on it, but unfortunately we did lose Boombox. He was getting very sick, and it was just smarter and just a better option for him to be unfortunately put down than to stay around and suffer the way he was. So Boombox is no longer with us, but he will forever, ever, ever live in our heart and on this channel, because he was the mascot. Guys, so that was that. Fiberglass the passenger side because I had some time and material here chilling. Sanded down the passenger side, re-fiberglass there, re-fiberglass there, primed what was bare metal here as well. So we just got to let it dry, and maybe tomorrow I'll come back out if I have some time, sand it again, and do the process all over again. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, man. It helps me out tremendously, tremendously, for real. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. You guys know the vibes, man. Chase the dream, not the competition. Peace.